All right. So bought this microwave, right? Got it at my local Goodwill. And my local Goodwill was only like $10. So I got a $10 microwave. It probably still even works. Um, you know, I didn't buy it for it to work. Um, I bought it to take it apart. So whenever you take these things apart, because I've taken apart like 4 or 5 of these now, the first thing you want to do is well, have your handy dandy utility, because these things have security screws. You can get one of these at Home Depot, right? You can get this at Home Depot. It's a Milwaukee multi-tool. It's like 18, $20 or something like that in aisle 2, something like that, the electronics anyway. But anyway, here we go. So after you get this off, right, you're going to take the screws off. I only took, I think, 4 screws off. But after you get those off, you just I would have took another one. There was like a fifth one. I gotta take more off yet, but I can at least see in here now. But you gotta have one of these bits with the hole in the center, and it's gotta be like they're special bits. See, so you gotta have one of these tools to be able to take that out. But now, once I got inside this, we can see here we got the microwave actual device here. I can't think of what the actual term is, but it's a microwave. This gives off microwave radiation, so I don't use this. I have a couple already. I don't need them. I don't use them. They're just fucking dangerous, so I don't touch them. As we can see, we got a fan here. We could probably use that for something. Maybe get my soldering fumes out when I'm working on soldering, so I could repurpose that. We got an inductance coil here, and a fuse, and we got a circuit board we could use for like a screen, like an LCD, if we really wanted to. But the main piece here is this microwave and that capacitor. So this is the main thing I'm looking for right there, is that microwave oven transformer. And it looks to be an MD601 AM R-1. So now, before you go in and start messing with stuff, I've already done it, but you want to get yourself a wire, one preferably more insulated than this. But as you see, I wrapped it around this, and I was doing it a different way. But you want this to you want a better oh shit stick for this, but you want to short this out. You want to short this capacitor out. I've already done that, so I know I'm safe to get in here and pull this shit. Or actually, I'll end up cutting that, actually. But as we can see, it's directly connected from the transformer to the capacitor. But basically, I'm going to get this out, and I'm going to get this transformer. I spent, $10. I could easily sell that for 20, 30, 40 even. Or even just repurpose it and use it is probably what I'll end up doing, because they're useful, man. And it's definitely worth every $10. Like, man, this is a Walmart one. This is a Walmart, just a Walmart microwave, Nothing crazy. $10 at Goodwill, and now I got myself a microwave oven transformer. And a fan, and stupid ass this microwave thing that I don't need. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to share that. It's pretty cool. Process of taking this off is literally just bolts. Take these 4 bolts off. That transformer comes right out. Same with this. This one's on the other side, so I have to detach that from the other side of the microwave from the inside. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Just taking apart this microwave, taking the transformer out, and repurposing it. Don't even need it. Just bought it for the parts. $10, easy, man. Look, you're talking a microwave. That right there, I just gained $10 easy, maybe 20, 30 even. Or save money, particularly. I mean, I do work with Mott transformers. I'll end up probably keeping this one, but sometimes I cut the secondaries off, because you got the big thick wire. You leave that on there. You cut the small wires off of your secondary. The secondary is the small wires. So you cut the secondary small wires. There'll be a shit ton of them. Because if we look, you got the thick wire there, but up here it's a bunch of thin wire. You want to cut the thin wire off. You're repurposing for modding it per se, for say a spot welder, or like a step down transformer. So if I have 120 volt 60 hertz AC going into this transformer like it's allowed to, it's supposed to, it's built for, it's gonna hum, but it will take my I can literally plug this into a wall outlet directly, and I can get output from, well, not right now. If I do that, that's dangerous. Don't do that. But if you cut the secondary off and you rewrap it, say, usually it's about, like, I think 20 times or so, you get about, I think it's like 1 point something volts per turn, like full wrap. Like, you go around the core, one full winding is like 1.2 volts you get approximately. Depends on the transformer wrap, but usually that's what it is. It's around a volt per wrap. So if I wrap this 24 times or so, I'd be about, just to round down, say 24 volts. So I could go from 120 volts AC to 24 volts AC, and then I could add a kbpcs, which is what's the right term? Going from AC to DC, a rectifier. So I think that's it. Yeah, rectifier is kbpcs, or kbpc 5010. That's it. So I'll get a kbpc 5010, and I'll put that connected after this transformer, after I cut the secondary off and rewrap it 24 times or so, and I got 24 volts AC coming out, and I can check that with a multimeter. Then I can add the kbpc 5010, which will then convert from, or rectify from, the AC to DC. So that's how you get 24 volts DC out of your AC. And if I recall, I think it lowers when you rectify it, lowers the voltage. So if you have 24 volts AC, you'll probably have like 22 or so volts DC or something like that, at least from my experience. But yeah, so now I got a high voltage capacitor there. Don't know what I'll ever use that for. I really don't probably need it, but yeah, buddy. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show. Time to get to the rest of this, unscrew it and scrap it. Take it easy, y'all.